What's up, everybody? Happy National No Dirty Dishes Day. I feel personally attacked by this day, as well as Michael Motorcycle also feels personally attacked. And I think it's such an unrealistic expectation. Even if you're one person living by yourself, to not have a dirty dish. Come on.
We make the best effort to not have dirty dishes. Like we'll put them in the dishwasher, you know?
Yeah.
But if you want to eat or make food,
and you don't want to use paper plates.
But even if you use paper plates, you're always dirtying like a fork or something. You know what I mean?
A fork or like the pan if you're cooking something.
Exactly. You can't get around it.
It's annoying. And we have 5 people in this house.
Mm-hmm.
Dan and I share the dishes job.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a constant battle.
Right. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
The whole kitchen could be clean, but then you have like sink full of dirty dishes and it just feels...
We have a clean sink for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's what I mean. You get to enjoy it for a few minutes and then someone throws something in there and then it's game over.
Usually me.
Yeah.
A slopped up
spaghetti bowl
thing.
Slopped up spaghetti bowl.
Yep. I feel like we have so much to cover today because, well, we have so many stories that I have wanted to freaking talk about for weeks.
Yep.
And they were on last week's list, but I talked too much about the Dick's Sporting Goods trip, and now they're finally on this week's list. And also, we have a special, very short but sweet segment with Eamon, one of our faves, who's talking about his DNF in his 100-mile race. So stick around. Lots happening, and we are sports and we are journalism. So let's get started.
And we are mental health also.
We are as well.
Yes.
Good point.
Yeah. Because we're recording this on Mother's Day.
I have a hot take about Mother's Day.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
Okay. Thank you for the reminder.
Happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers, first of all. Second of all, Erin, go ahead.
Yeah. You run the world. Happy Mother's Day. And not happy Mother's Day, because I know that day is also difficult for people. So that's why I don't post about it on social media, in case anyone was wondering. My hot take about Mother's Day is it is equivalent to New Year's Eve in that everyone forcefully says, we're having fun. Look at this picture of us. We are having fun and we are happy and we love staying awake till midnight. And look at my drink and my friends.
Yep.
That is... And in reality, everyone's tired. They've had a long work week. They are stressed about the new year because they don't know what it will hold. They're also freaking out. Like, did I even do enough last year? I feel like a failure. Mm-hmm. And yet you're holding a champagne glass with like a nice outfit on. It's loud. There's music. Things probably smell. Someone's talking too loud and someone's talking too much.
Yeah.
You don't remember anyone's name. Like, it's not a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a moment. You know what I mean? But it's forced. I think Mother's Day, I'm just going to be real here, especially if you have little kids. It is special in that it's celebrating you as a mom and all your hard work, but it's difficult. It's not like the entire day is beautiful and fun and carefree.
Mm-hmm.
Let me spell out the last 11, almost 12 years of my Mother's Day, because today's different. That's why I'm saying this. Okay. Number 1, first Mother's Day. I had all of these like, I wanted to do this to go to, have those special, like everyone's posting their brunches and their cutesy things.
Yeah.
I had that in my head, like, that's Mother's Day. And I was rudely awakened when have been sleep deprived for a year. People are trying to like do nice things, but I'm really like having a hard time because I'm so tired and so stressed and like feeling like a failure all the time. And 2 kids later, still have not gotten to sleep in. Everyone's whining and fighting all day. Even though I say it's Mother's Day, all I want is for nobody to whine or fight. It's still going to happen.
Right. It's out of your hands.
It's out of my hands.
Yeah.
And Dan does his very best.
Yeah.
Having the kids make cards, getting flowers, like, making breakfast. But how do you enjoy those things when everyone is just screaming, crying, fighting? The house is a mess.
The dishes are in there. Yep.
And they're little kids, so they don't grasp that, like, oh, mom's having a hard time with this.
Right.
Somebody is playing on this thing that I said I wanted to play on, and I'm going to lose over it.
Right.
And that's Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Yeah.
So this morning, yesterday, first of all, or like this past week, the kids are asking, what do you want for Mother's Day? Dan's asking, what do you want to do something? I said, listen, all I want is to sleep in, and I would love a loaf of sourdough bread from Whole Foods. The specific one that I like that's too expensive and I never want to buy it, but it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want, okay? And I want everyone to get along, no one to fight.
Right.
I wake up in dread. I'm like, because I know how the last 12 have been.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is going to be a tough one. It's harder than any other Sunday for me. Why are you guys great every other Sunday except Mother's Day?
Right.
You're waking me up at 4:30 in the morning. Someone
They're
puked.
excited.
Someone, someone needs their butt wiped. Like, all these thoughts are going in my head through the last Mother's Days. I was woken up, but I said, hey, it's Mother's Day. I just want to sleep in. I was not bothered until 9 a.m.
Wow.
When apparently they had left. They returned home. I was gently woken up by like the hustle bustle downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I come down to flowers, my favorite Tony's chocolate bar, cheesecakes with the fruit on top, my sourdough bread, and everyone getting along.
Wow.
I am now a believer in Mother's Day. So my hot take is really very specific to when the kids are young. Just have very minimal. Actually, don't have any expectations. Expect it to be horrible, frustrating, and disappointing. But no, in all of those difficult Mother's Days, man, you are going to have one where you sleep in and you wake up to all your favorite things.
So you're just saying wait it out. You got to wait it out.
Wait it out. But I didn't know that. I didn't know it was like I
Right.
would wake up and like suddenly have this beyond perfect day. It's also sunny out.
Mm-hmm.
It's traditionally pouring rain and cold.
Yeah. Yep. And you're stuck recording with me.
But this is my favorite thing. I love podcasting. So
Yeah.
It's all my favorite things in a day. There was some fighting, but I can deal with that.
Right.
I can deal with it because there's a glimmer of hope in today.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very insightful.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And
as you
I'm
can
not
see,
gonna-
I am not a mother. So
You're not?
yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're a mother to our podcast audience.
Probably in a way.
Yeah.
In a way. Are we both mothers of this podcast?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Even Bucky is being like exceptionally great
Right. He
today.
knows. He probably knows.
He knows. He's felt bad for me for 7 years.
Yeah. That's nice. I'm
Yeah.
glad you finally get to experience that, and I hope the rest of the Mother's Days are the same.
Thank you. Me too. I'm feeling refreshed.
That's good. You did a bunch of stuff this weekend, though, right?
I
feel like
did.
you have a lot to talk about.
I did a bunch of stuff. I didn't think that I did until you mentioned that,
Mm-hmm.
because the first thing I did on Friday night, I went to my sister's for girls' night. And I say girls' night, but it's me, my sister, and two of our like mutual girlfriends that we've had since we were little.
Mm-hmm.
And we finally all live back in this area.
That's nice.
And we all have kids except my sister. She's just the fun aunt of the group.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you can say whatever you want. You know,
That's
no
fun,
one's
though. Yeah.
none of them are on social media. None of them are going to judge.
Mm-hmm.
Like we say some really messed up stuff on those girls' nights.
Yeah.
And everyone just nods and agrees.
That's what it's there for, though.
And saying you're doing great. You know?
I wanted to comment on your post, like something like, what's the next PowerPoint presentation? Or like, because last time there was a PowerPoint presentation. But I stopped myself because I feel like anytime I comment something, it sounds like it could be offensive to the other people reading the comment.
Okay. That's an interesting perspective. I do that myself also.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I completely know what you mean. I would have appreciated that comment. I was going to do a PowerPoint of all the ways that I embarrassed myself at the Dick's Sporting Goods trip.
Yeah.
With visuals and like a bulleted list.
Right.
I was so busy last week I didn't get to it. But that's okay, because,
Right.
you know, we drank champagne on the porch. I brought a red wine from a local winery that I've wanted to try forever. And I've really been lately on my, I don't even know what to call it, only consume things that aren't going to give me diarrhea era.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
And so, you know, it's a full-time job.
It really is. Trust me, I know.
Right. So,
yeah.
So getting enough protein, with that, enough fiber.
Mm-hmm.
Also, 3 of my big water things a day.
Mm-hmm.
When do you do anything else? When do you work?
It's a full-time job.
I'm like working into the night because I gotta concoct this freaking thing with all this protein.
Mm-hmm.
And something I learned about myself is I don't like the amount of, like, say, for example, chicken that you have to eat for enough protein for that meal.
Yeah.
Disgusting. That's a gross amount of chicken. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I've had to incorporate like chicken and some kind of like bean or whatever.
Yeah.
Just to add more work. I don't like that.
There's this pasta that we get that's, I think it's Brahmi or something like that.
Oh, I tried it, the protein pasta.
Yeah, but it's like, it's got wheat in it too.
It does.
So it's not just beans. You know, some protein pastas are just beans. This is not.
Yes. No, it's really good. I tried it. I got it at Whole Foods. The kids love it.
That's why we love it. I think because it's got the protein, but it's also tastes a little bit. It tastes like pasta. So it's not.
No, it's really good. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So incorporating something like that with meat.
Right.
And
we trick ourselves to eat more protein.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm on my like hydration grind and I get to this girls' night and I'm like, okay, I know we're going to drink things that will dehydrate me.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we get pizza. I'm like, that's going to kill me. So I made sure I ate first. I had my I don't remember what I had. I go over there. We're drinking on the porch. It's great. And there's always something that happens throughout the night that is so niche and so funny. But like, I can't even make a video of it because like no one.
Right. Maybe inside joke. Kind of.
So like this specific one was I took a picture of these swan floaties that my sister put in the pool. There's a wedding this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And she thought, you know what, I'm going to get these swans. They're really funny. They're really big. And she has these floating candles. So I took a picture of them. I'm like, oh, that's cute. It's kind of pretty. It was daylight. Okay. All of a sudden it's nighttime and we're a couple bottles in. She goes, we should get a picture of the swans at night because they light up.
Yeah.
And I could put that on the Instagram. So we go out there and she realizes that these floating candles are now, a lot of them are in the filter thing where the stuff goes to go in the filter. So as she's like taking them out and chucking them in the pool and saying, I have a lot more. Maybe I should get them out of the box. My other friend spots a frog, starts screaming that there's this frog in the pool. And then my sister's yelling like, oh, they're fine, I'll get it. I'm just going to get it. It's like all this chaos, right? There's people in the bed and breakfast probably like, what is going on out there? Right. There's screaming, there's laughing.
What time is this?
This is probably like 10 o'clock at night.
Okay. All right.
And all of this to get a picture of these swans glowing at night. And it's just the most amount of chaos that could happen. And my sister was like showing us the box that these candles came in. And it says, because some of them aren't working. So I'm like, where did you get these?
Right.
And she shows me the box. It says flameless candles. FLAMLESS.
Okay.
This, it's always just something really funny. It's never just us sitting around talking. It ends in something chaotic, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, those are the best nights, though.
Those are the best. Yeah. And then, of course, Saturday I wake up with a headache. And what do I have to do that day? It's cold and rainy. I remember I volunteered to judge a car show, a local car show. And
how do you get involved in that? Because I know your dad loves cars, right?
He loves cars, but he's not here for this car show.
Right, so that's what I mean. So what are you doing there?
Right, so I got messages on Facebook from this car show group that knows like my mom and kind of knows me. And they were like, hey, we have like a local celebrity judge every year. Could you be that? Mm-hmm. And number one, I do not check Facebook messages. Don't message me on there. Mm-hmm. But once in a while, I'll go through, probably like once every 6 months. And I saw these messages and I was like, oh, okay, yes, I'll do that. And So I get there. I had nothing else to do with the kids that day. So Dan and I were like, why don't we just take them? So I'm in the rain, the cold rain, with this clipboard, an umbrella. The youngest two are with me physically, walking around to these cars. I have a headache, and I know nothing about cars. I never heard of a lot of these cars. I don't know what's impressive about each one.
Right.
Everyone, since it was cold and rainy, they weren't standing out there in the rain to like talk to you about their car. They were either sitting in the car or they were like in a pavilion.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were choosing ones based on like, oh, this one's really old. Actually, no, this is impressive. Okay. On the thing, on the little placard, it said this car is from 1923. So 103 years old.
Yeah.
Pristine condition. To even someone like me, I can look at that and be like, wow, that has never seen rain probably before.
Right.
Now it's sitting in rain, and I like say to the kids like, oh, well, they probably drove this here covered in a trailer, and then they park it here. And someone said, no, actually he drove it here with his wife in the rain.
Wow.
The kids and I instantly put this number one, first place.
Yeah. These guys really take care of their cars though.
Yes. That's how we were choosing things.
Yeah. And I feel like they, I don't know about the ones that you were reviewing, but they like fix them up, Maybe that 100-year-old car wasn't in the best shape, but he spent a lot of time to make sure that it looked like it was,
Yes, yeah. And then we picked another one because the headlights flipped up, and he showed the kids that, and so they're like, okay, this is second place.
So you're just going off vibes.
Yeah, vibes. And then this other one, it was like a Jeepster red truck, and it had a car in the bed of it, and we were like, that looks like a cute little toy. That's third place.
Yeah.
And that's how we chose the cars. And
are there other judges or just you?
Thank God there were other judges.
Okay. All right. Good.
There were like car experts and, like local
So it's
volunteers.
like a weighted average or something.
Probably like, let's give Erin like half of a vote,
Right.
And so the car that we picked for first place actually won first place.
Awesome.
None of our other cars won anything. But what was really interesting is there were people there that I recognized from the community, like farmers or I don't know exactly who they are or have talked to them before, but I see them. I know they are figures of the community.
Yeah.
They are driving these like 1960 Mustangs, pristine condition.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've only ever seen you in a farm vehicle that it's not even registered for like, you can't even go on the highway. It's just for the farm.
Yeah.
Where are you keeping these?
Right. In their barns.
I guess.
Yeah. That's great.
I was so impressed.
I've walked into a few car shows like by accident.
We've been in one together by accident in Colorado.
Oh, yeah. See, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. Like we just kind of walking and then all of a sudden you're at a car show.
I will say I do have a preference, though. Don't show me a new car.
Yeah, I don't want to see that
I could go buy that anywhere.
Yeah. If I wanted that, I'll just go to the dealership.
Yeah. Show me something that is rare, should look like a piece of crap old, but you refurbished it or it was like kept like this somehow.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, that was that.
So those are your two side quests of the weekend.
Yeah, 2 side quests. I decided to like post also this weekend. So that's why I posted what I was bringing. That's why I
knew what you were doing. Yeah.
Right. I posted what I am bringing to girls' night at my sister's house. And then my side quest of like judging the car show without knowing. And then I think I might go all in and somehow edit the post of my sister freaking out about getting this picture of the swans at night.
I think if you have any like footage of it, you should.
I do. It's me wheezing the whole time. I couldn't breathe because
just put text over the screen and with you laughing and call it a day.
Yeah, like POV. Your sister owns a bed and breakfast.
Yeah, you could collab
footage.
It with the bed and Hawk Mountain.
Yeah,
there you go.
So I think I might do that. Sometimes I'm in the mood to do stuff like that and like share what I'm doing, and other times I'm like, nobody cares. I'm not even gonna. You know what I mean?
I get it. Yeah. Do people know what it like means when you say side quest? Like, do you understand what it means?
Yeah, it's like something you don't normally do, and it's just like a random thing you're doing.
I think it originated from like video games, because you have like a main quest in video games.
okay.
That there's like
I
the
could
main
see
path
that.
that you take, that you're supposed to
Right.
take. But then sometimes if you veer off that main path, there's like these other things that you can accomplish before you finish the main task.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
I never thought of it like that. There's this guy that was on the Dick's Sporting Goods trip, and I've seen his videos before. He's the side quest guy, and that's like all he does is just he gets in these random situations. Like I could be that. That could be my content. I get in so many random situations that I don't choose myself.
Yeah.
And when he was there, I was like, "Oh, you're the side quest guy," and he was like, "Yeah."
That's cool.
I think his name's Caleb. And
That's a fun thing to make videos about because it's always different.
yeah, once you get a bit of a following and you have some connections, people are like, "Do you want to do this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess. I don't know."
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's fun. We have a side quest coming up in a few weeks. Enhanced games.
Not even a few weeks.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's
right?
coming up. It's coming up fast.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
from
2 weeks.
today. We don't have hotels yet, but we're working on that. We have flights out to Vegas for the Enhanced Games. And if you missed the episode where we interview the CEO of Enhanced Games, you got to listen to that one.
Yeah, get a little background.
Right. And I don't know. It's getting interesting. I think I've only seen a rendition or a rendering of the building that we'll be in. I don't know if is there a building there yet? We're not sure.
We're not sure. Yeah.
According to the production company that's putting it on, who also puts on the Super Bowl, it was only going to take 4 weeks to build this thing, this state-of-the-art facility. So, you're not going to want to miss that episode, I think is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. We got our media credentials. We got our background checks done.
They take everything.
They're slurping our data.
Just taking all of our data information, Social Security, whatever you want, they have it.
Here you go.
Yep.
I don't need this anymore. Here it is.
He just hands it to him on a platter so we can go.
Yep. Yeah.
That's funny. This is also the last week for merch. The pre-order for the merch.
So play a siren sound here. Emergency. Caution. Emergency.
Yes. If you want a shirt, you want a hoodie, you have to pre-order it.
And this is the last week you can do it. Don't ask us where we got that shirt or hoodie in a few weeks.
That's going to happen. I know it.
I know. It does. It happens. But this is it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do another round with like a different design, but this one will not be back.
That's right. Okay.
Did all the random trinkets sell?
So I think by the time this episode comes out, there will be gone because there's like 2 left.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah, people want the trinkets more than anything else. We should just have a site of just trinkets.
I think we should have like multiple rounds. But between merch drops, we should have trinkets.
Yeah, and I feel like we set the price at $15, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't even know what your trinket is. That's the fun part.
I won't know until it's time to ship.
Right. That's what's fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we're just a trinket. That's our whole merch, just trinkets.
Right.
I like it.
I like the surprise aspect of it. Like maybe you'll get a box of Midol.
You never know.
Maybe you'll get a Theragun.
Yeah, we have those things.
Maybe you'll get a pair of shoes. That's not your size.
That's also possible. Yeah, I was debating like going to estate sales and just like finding things to buy.
That's a fun idea.
Because like I'm there anyway.
You're there anyway.
Yeah.
You have a lot more of those around you.
We get it. Yeah, every week there's a bunch.
Or I guess you just have a lot more houses too.
I think that's part of the reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
People be dying around here, so.
Yeah, they do be doing that.
All right. Is there anything else at the top of the show that we got to talk about before we get into some stories? We have a lot of stories, so.
Right. Okay. In case you guys missed it, my hydroponic garden has been yielding food, and I've been eating salads.
Yeah,
fresh.
People wanted a garden update.
Yes, so there it is. I have tried it. I will say, I didn't expect them to taste any different. I thought I would just know these have more nutrients than you buy in the store because they've been like sitting there for a while. You can taste what the greens are supposed to taste like in your salad. Like, when you go to even like a fancy restaurant, they give you this thing with like prickly looking leaves. You're like, oh,
where'd you get this?
Man.
Yeah.
It's like bitter.
Yeah.
These, when you freshly pick them, it's almost like I could have just drizzled olive oil on it.
Mm-hmm.
They're so flavorful. Some are a little peppery. Some are a little citrusy.
That's cool.
It's so good.
Also, I'm sure it's rewarding, right? To like
so rewarding. Oh my God. I almost cried because I was so proud of myself.
Yeah. Do you feel bad for eating them?
I do. Just like when I had to, I don't feel as bad eating them as I did when I had to pick the little sprouts and choose which ones survive.
Right. That's why I'm asking.
Was really difficult. But eating them, I'm using them in my body. I'm pooping them out. Mm-hmm. The nutrients in my poop can be bought by a farm, unfortunately, and spread on a field.
Right.
If you didn't know that, if you're like, wow, that fertilizer actually smells like human poo, it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't
you're
surprise me.
You're slurping pharmaceuticals and
they're selling everything.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, they sell it. I feel like we should get into some stories.
Yes.
Do you agree?
I agree.
We have a lot.
I agree. Can I just say that there's one I have to talk about right now because we keep putting it off.
Okay, please.
The first time I saw a video of the Scientology speedrun, I knew this was going to be a thing. This was going to be a cultural phenomena. And I was right, because this is what a Scientology speedrun is. There's, the Church of Scientology, they have these informational places. They're usually in quite elaborate buildings. They say anybody is welcome. However, when you walk up to it, maybe looking like you're filming or that you're just doing it for, I don't really know. I don't know how they judge or decipher who can come in, who is welcome. But there were these videos I saw of this guy. He would walk toward the building and this girl, I can't remember her name, they actually knew her name, would quick shut the door and lock it. And I was like, that's so weird. Why are the doors open? Why are you saying everyone's welcome and you're not letting people in? So
right. I mean, this guy was probably harassing them or something, right?
I think what happens is like they will interview you kind of at the door and see your genuine, like,
if you're actually interested. Yeah.
Yeah. Can we bring you into the cult or not?
Right.
And this guy, they were like, he just wants to see inside and like tell people about it. Right.
Yeah.
So every day he would like film these videos. She would slam the door and he was thinking, what if I just rush in? If she's not at the door, I rush in and I just run past. And he did it the one day and someone filmed him doing it. It was exhilarating. It was everything that I wanted to see. Mm-hmm. And the reactions of the people in the building is so weird and awkward and funny at the same time. Because they're almost like not people at that point. When they're working in there, they have lost the people part of them. Sorry if you're a Scientologist. This is an outside perspective. And so what happened was they thought, okay, what if we bring more people because they can't stop us all?
Right. That's when I started seeing them.
Okay.
I started seeing them when it would be like 15 guys all wearing like either those meta glasses or a GoPro on their chest.
Yeah.
And they just bombard the door and run into they try to see how far they can get.
Yes,
before
into
getting
the
kicked
building.
Out. Yeah.
The depths of it. Because the secret stuff happens in the back.
Yeah. So those videos are really funny.
They're really funny. There's like a sociology experiment in a way, seeing how people react. How will they react when they get kicked out?
Yeah.
And then I saw one that was like, this person went in genuinely. They were like, I'm thinking of joining. They have you fill out all of your information. This is like how you prove that you're serious. Mm-hmm. It is. You think yes, people slurping our data? They take those forms. They have all your information. They can find you. They can contact you. And then if you fill that out, they'll take you in and show you more things. So they were showing them like this information section and these like different offices. And then they sat them down. They could ask questions. Mm-hmm. That one was really interesting too. But it's scary because you see the comments of like people that escaped it and what happened to them, like what it was like for them working for like $3 an hour. You can't afford to live, but they keep you in there. They disconnect you from your family, like, traditional cult.
Yeah.
And
all the good stuff.
There's the daughter of the head guy making videos on TikTok telling people this is the dangers of Scientology her uncle. So just put that in your algorithm and go take a look at those Scientology speedruns because enthralled.
I would love for these guys to start speedrunning other places.
Oh,
I don't know what, but it would be fun.
Let's think about that. What would you want them to speed run that you could do like legally?
Oh, nothing's legal.
Maybe like weddings? No, that's rude. Birthday parties.
Birthday party's not rude.
Right.
Well, it could be fun.
I think if I was a guest at a birthday party and someone did a speed run in there, I would join that. I would start running with them. Where are we going?
Yeah.
What should we go see?
I got one. Area 51.
Yeah.
Show me the UFOs.
Right. I think you get shot though.
You might. I'm not telling you to do it. It's something I would like to see.
Hypothetically.
Yes, allegedly, hypothetically.
Yeah. Yes.
I would like to see it.
Theoretically.
But don't do it.
Don't do it. But we would like to see it.
But I would like to see it. If it shows up on my For You page because now I'm talking about it out loud, I would not be upset.
Right.
You know?
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Okay. Scientology speedruns.
Did anyone see about, like, obviously Spirit Airlines going out of business?
Yeah, is that true? Like,
yes.
I feel like they are going out of business, but are you sure, like, a billionaire boy's not just going to come and, like, swoop them up and be like, oh, you're good?
Well, the people are trying to buy it, like, crowdfund it. But there's a semi-local airport that's, like, very, very small. Their only airline in there was Spirit, and I saw an interview with them, and they're like, there were rumblings that this might happen, but now we're left without an airline in this airport, and people were about to board Spirit flights.
Yeah, I saw, like, people were boarding, and then it got, like, cut off, right?
Right. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. I mean, if I was billionaire boy, I would swoop that up. Slurp that up in my portfolio.
Slurp it up. Have you been on a Spirit flight?
No.
I've been on multiple.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? I have a lot of respect for Spirit.
Okay.
Very cheap flights when I didn't have money.
Yeah.
Right? It got me to where I needed to go. Was it comfortable? No. Was it great? No. But did it get me there? Yes.
I think that's important to have a budget option.
Yes. So, like, Ferd and I were taking those to Texas back in 2015. Right. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And I would take them to Florida all the time. And I'm saying like $120 round trip. Like, you can't get anything for that.
No. I remember when flights were like $50 to Vegas and back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking like United.
That's crazy.
Right. And it's like exponential now. I mean, we're like breaking the bank to fly to Enhanced Games. If we could get a freaking travel company to just pay some of our flights sometimes.
They're out there. They're out there.
Come on.
Like, what is it? Like Expedia,
United.
Like one of those.
Right.
Those are probably easier than United. Like you get one of those like weird hotel aggregate sites.
Kayak.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it would be nice. Because we could do more of the things that we do on this podcast, like more of these side quests like we were just talking about.
Yeah.
We could be great instead of just good.
You think we're just good right now?
Actually, I think we're great.
Okay. You were just lying.
Yeah. I was trying to be humble.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In 8 minutes, I have to bid on something on eBay. So I'm going to do that.
Oh, do it live. Hell yeah.
I'll do it live.
Okay. Well, in the meantime.
Yeah. I have a timer set, so we're good.
Okay. Well, what can we do for 8 minutes? Because we do want to.
Are we done talking about Spirit Airlines?
Yeah.
Because like I saw a guy trying to like crowdfund it. Do people realize how much money? Yeah. Do people realize how much money you need though to
billions, right?
Yeah, and like they raised like 20 million or something. And people think like you can buy Spirit Airlines.
20 million though was in the first day.
Yeah, but you think they're gonna get $1 billion?
You never know. What about
Unlikely.
Maximilian Martin?
That money's for us. That's not for Spirit Airlines.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast yet, but because we asked Max, since he's business boy, like, how could we
The CEO of Enhanced Games, by the way. That's who Max is. Yeah.
Yeah, CEO of Enhanced Games. We asked him, since you're a business boy, like you've sold companies, you get investors, how could we get investors for our podcast? And he had like actual answers. So we're thinking what we could do is print out some graphs. No numbers or figures, just like vertical lines or like or
lines straight up on a chart. Yeah.
Yeah, with like money signs. Yeah. And we like laminate them in a binder and then we hand it to him and film his reaction.
I think that's a great video.
Right.
And I think it's funny.
So look forward to that.
Yeah, if we have the opportunity to talk to him again, if they let us close,
Yeah,
I feel like they're gonna be like, not you guys.
Not you guys.
Yeah.
Not you guys.
You, not you. not you.
Yeah,
you
literally
guys.
that.
Yeah.
That's how I picture every interaction.
Right. That's kind of what it's like every time we go to anything.
Yeah, yeah. Did you hear Puma is being sued?
I did not. What are they being sued for?
Of course, I didn't put the link, but there's a professional runner, or maybe she used to be professional. She got injured, and Puma, she's claiming that the spikes that she was running in, Puma spikes, are what caused her career-ending injuries. I don't know how you prove that in the court of law, but I do know that it's not the first time that a lawsuit like this has come up. A lot of times there's settlements that aren't publicly, like, they're not public knowledge.
Yeah, I just found the link. Abby Steiner?
Yes.
Yeah, Abby Steiner suing Puma Mercedes F1 over claim defective shoes ended her career.
Yeah.
Interesting. So was Puma sponsoring her?
Yes, she was a Puma athlete for sure.
That seems like you're shooting yourself in the foot, right?
Yeah.
Why would you sue the company that's sponsoring you?
I mean, if she can no longer race, though.
Right.
I mean, you don't really have an option.
Right.
How about this LIV Golf? Is that how you say it, or is it LIV?
I think it's LIV, yeah. What about them?
Like, is it no more? Is it the Saudi, they have no money left for the golf league?
I don't know. Where does the money go? When you're paying people that much money, because they were getting paid a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
Hang on. Gotta check my timer 1 second. 4 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So just to give you an idea, LIV Golf was signing players for like $200 million, $300 million, $130 million.
That's insane. That's more than an NFL contract.
Yeah, absolutely. The landscape is shifting as Saudi Public Investment Fund has recently signaled a reduction in direct funding after the 2026 season. This led to uncertainty regarding expiring contracts specifically for stars like Bryson DeChambeau, who has reportedly been seeking a new deal in the $500 million range, while also exploring content-heavy backup plans like his YouTube channel.
That's insane.
What? We need to get into golf.
Right. And the money's coming from what? Oil tycoons?
Probably.
Saudi kings,
like what could
princes?
that possibly be? The Saudi Public Investment Fund.
Right. Oh yeah, you're telling me you don't have money for that? That's chump change.
Yeah,
you guys are money. I think they are they're money.
I think they create money, yeah.
They exist as money. So you no longer exist?
So it says that currently LIV Golf is in the middle of a tournament this weekend. The league is currently hosting LIV Golf Virginia. The final round is being played today. So what you might have heard is the out of business rumors. The confusion likely stems from several major shifts in professional golf landscape over the last year. There's been constant news regarding the ongoing merger or commercial agreement between the PGA and the DP World Tour and the Saudi Public Investment Fund. While this has created a lot of administrative flux, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm just reading this AI and it's just threw slop at me, I don't...
Yeah, I hate that. I'm getting so sick of AI.
This is not what I asked.
Right. Just shut up, actually. We need to just cut it off. If you're not improving, you've been around this long and you're not improving. In fact, you're getting worse. And we're putting these data centers up. Cut off. Jail. No more. Stop building them. We don't need it, actually. If you have a question, ask me. Because that's what you're getting, basically.
You're basically AI.
Yeah, you're basically asking Erin Azar about technical things, and I'm saying what I think.
Right.
What I think that you're asking me is what I'm responding with.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm done with that.
I still use it daily.
So we don't know what's happening with LIV Golf, but
so basically what I'm understanding is they're currently operating to the end of 2026, and whether they can find new investors to keep them alive in 2027 is up to debate. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where we're at. All these guys got a lot of money, so it is what it is. That's what happens when you got that Saudi money. You can just do stuff.
Right.
Okay.
Do you have to do your bid yet?
Let me check how much time. There's still 5 minutes left, apparently.
Okay. Let me cover this story then.
Go ahead.
There was a runner. This 23-year-old Sophia Dick, not of Dick Sporting Goods. Mm-hmm. She was running the Flying Pig Marathon, half marathon. Sorry. And
we're always told to go to that one.
I know we have to go. It's getting ridiculous at this point.
Yeah.
And she ended up running 13 extra miles.
How?
So she ran a marathon, meaning to run a half marathon.
Well, how did that happen?
So she made a wrong turn.
My gosh.
On the course, which led her running her first ever full marathon, thanks to some great coaching from Harvey Lewis during the race. She finished the marathon in an impressive 3 hours, 30 minutes.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's insane.
She set out. So what I'm assuming happened is she followed the marathon course.
Mm-hmm.
And once you don't turn off to continue your half, you're on the marathon course. You're never going to get to that finish line of your half.
Mm-hmm.
So this coach was probably like, hey, maybe just go with it or turn around however many miles later that she realized this and kind of run almost a marathon anyway.
That's so crazy.
I know. And she's so positive about it. What she said is, I think it was a good mistake because it really helped me realize that sometimes the wrong turn takes you further than the right turn ever could. So she probably learned so much about herself in that day by taking the wrong turn.
Wow.
Would I be thinking that positive? Absolutely not.
I'd be annoyed.
I'd be so annoyed. I would be blaming myself. I would be blaming the course. Yep. I would be blaming, why didn't anyone tell me?
Mm-hmm.
It's like when Dan knocks over a drink and he says, why is that there? Even if it's his drink.
Right. Who put that there?
Who put that there? Why is this here?
Yeah, I'm stressed. I have 2 minutes and 42 seconds left before this my bidding.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cover something.
Okay.
So this is a very recent development in my DMs. People have been asking me, they're sending me a topic and they're asking me, can you talk about this on the podcast? I would love to hear your thoughts on this. So the most recent one was the woman that broke the course record at I don't know if I'm saying this, Cocodona.
Hang on,
Ultra.
Let me get you a professional assessment.
Not only did she break the course record, obviously, like for female runners, she was first overall.
Mm-hmm. First overall, like
men
in life?
and women.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a link, I think.
Cocodona.
Where? Oh, it's in. Oh my gosh, we're going off of 2 lists here. Rachel and Trekin set a new course record at the Cocodona 250 for men and women. Came in first place, men and women, and broke the course record, men's and women's.
What is it? It's just a race?
Yeah, it's an ultra.
An ultra, okay.
You're going to hear us talk to Eamon shortly about his 100-mile, and he told us, hey, people are running 250 now.
And that's
which
what this
I didn't
is,
know.
right?
Yeah, this is 253 miles, 56 hours, 38,000 feet of climbing through the Arizona desert, red rock, and mountains with Mount Eldon at the end just to make sure it hurts. So at the very end, they're just like, run up this mountain, you put... So to put that into perspective, she ran the equivalent of 9.6 back-to-back marathons, climbed more vertical Everest from sea level. More vertical than Everest from sea level. She beat every man in the field and shattered both the women's and overall course record on the way.
Mm-hmm.
That is unreal to me. And I think my perspective on this is that women, especially like as you age, so like not in your early 20s but older, your endurance goes up. So that's why you see a lot of marathon runners, professional, they can like break records into their 30s and stuff. So the fact that a woman is beating the men on a 250-mile run is, I'm assuming, some of that, but also like she's just an insane athlete. Also, how strong she looks at the finish is also like almost scary.
I'm trying to find a video, like they show the clip like really quick of her crossing, so I had to click like her actual name, this Rachel woman.
Yeah.
Because it's just this, the link that you put is just like this other woman talking about it.
Oh yeah, it's someone else I follow that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unreal.
And there's a bunch of people running with her, like probably her crew, I guess. Sure, she has like top-notch crew for this. She's running on a sidewalk. So this is... And at this point, they know she's going to break the record. You can tell.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are amazed. People have their phones out. There's cameras running with her. The thing is, when you look at the people on the sides running next to her filming, you can see how fast they're trying to run. So that is how fast she... yeah, that's how fast she's running at 253 miles. Mm-hmm. Unreal.
Wow. Shout out Rachel.
Shout out Rachel, like just crushing it. A hot take someone had on Threads about this is, why do people question marathon runners when they run a marathon sub 2 hours? Like, oh, they must be doping. Mm-hmm. Why isn't anyone questioning this? First of all, go F yourself. Second of all, she's already won this race, I'm pretty sure. This is just like her breaking the course record, the overall course record. So this isn't like she was struggling to like win this or something for years. She already did that. Mm-hmm. She's built different. She trains different. Yeah, she probably has one of the most mentally tough minds out there.
Yeah.
And I would love to know, is she friends or enemies with Courtney Dauwalter?
Are they following each other? You get to the bottom of that real quick.
Oh yeah. You know who she doesn't follow?
You?
Yeah.
That's the most important.
Yeah, she does. Now, does Courtney follow her?
Mm-hmm.
Look at us trying to make drama.
Just creating drama.
Yeah, they follow each other. Okay.
Okay, good. We'll allow it.
We'll allow it, but I bet there's a little one-sided beef from one of them.
Yeah, there's always unspoken beef.
Did you do your bid?
I did, yeah. I won.
You did?
Yep.
What was it for?
Some cards.
Pokemon?
Some Mario cards that me and my friend Brian were going in on together. So it was up to me to make sure that we won.
Wow. How did you win? Like, what did you do?
I just waited until the last 5 seconds and then I placed my bid.
Wait, why are you not more excited about this?
I don't know because it wasn't that big of a deal, I guess. It didn't feel like a
very big deal. How many people were bidding on it?
Like 6.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
How much higher than the highest bid did you do?
I doubled his highest bid, but it only sold for like $5 more than the guy's highest bid. So I made out pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's very exciting. Our first live
bidding. Yeah.
Of some Mario cards.
They're important.
Yeah.
We could sell them right now for double if you want.
Mario is important to the world at large. And I
agree.
I think that's what the world needs and our society needs more of is Mario.
The kids have seen the Mario movie, like the new one?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait, what do you mean the new one? Mario 2?
There's one in theaters that I have not seen.
Yeah, we haven't seen. We don't do theaters in this family, so we're patiently waiting to stream it, and it's going to be a big event.
Yeah, I'm excited. Me too. I'm also going to wait.
Yeah, theaters are just too loud, and then if you have to pee, you're going to miss the movie. Like, no, we're not doing that. Also, it's too expensive. So let's segue from that Cocodona 250 race, which I'm probably saying wrong, and I probably said her name wrong. But you know what? That's what happens when you are sports and you're journalism.
And you are
sometimes you say things wrong. Let's segue from that, though, into Eamon's interview. And here we are with Eamon, our favorite person in the world, arguably.
Yeah.
Also known
Top 5 at least.
Also known on social media as Deputy Dog Radar. And most recently, there's a bad word in here, but do you want to say your most recent running account?
Yeah, I'm fake ass runner.
Fake ass runner. And it's perfect because we're here to talk about you as a runner. What ultra did you just run?
Well, I just tried. I mean, I guess I ran it. It was the UTMB Canyons 100 mile. I tried. I gave my best effort.
We'll get to the failures because that is our favorite part. But first, let's give a little background. This is a race that you have to qualify for, right? To get into UTMB? No.
No. Well,
is that Western States?
Yeah, Western States. The race I ran was a Western States qualifier.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, were you planning to qualify or were you just planning to survive?
No, I was just planning on surviving. Yeah, it was just, it was an attempt to just cross the finish line. That was all I wanted to do.
And how did you feel before the race, like when you got to the start line?
I was a little anxious. I felt confident. Like I figured I was going to be able to do it. I was confident, but there was still a little anxiety because I knew the course was really difficult.
Have you ever run 100 miles before?
I have not.
Okay.
The furthest I've ever ran in one go is 54 miles.
Okay.
That's like, if you round up, that's 100.
Yeah. Yeah, I would round up.
So with these ultras, these trail ultras, you have to have people along the course to help you, right? Because there's not like volunteer setups like on a road marathon.
Oh no, there's definitely volunteer roads. They're set up. They're aid stations.
Okay.
They call them aid stations, just like a road marathon, and they're fully stocked and equipped with water and food. And it's actually one of the things they say about ultras is it's not a running race; it's an eating competition.
Love that.
And the aid stations, the aid stations blow away the road race aid stations because they'll make quesadillas and ramen, and some places. Sometimes they're cooking burgers for you.
That's great.
There's full setups at these aid stations, so you can do it unsupported. Lisa was there to support me because you can also have crew.
Shout out Lisa.
Shout out your wife Lisa, who is the nicest woman in the world. I tried to find something wrong with her, like why is she so nice? And we've met her multiple times, and I'm like, wow, she's a good person. We love Lisa.
Yeah, she's the best. She's the reason I get to do this stuff.
Yeah. So what were your choices? You said they have burgers and quesadillas. Did you practice your running with ingesting those types of food?
Ingesting real food, yeah. Not those particular food. Like quesadillas doesn't sound great to me, and it didn't sound great to me during the races.
Yeah.
And actually, but I was in so much pain, and I was so tired that not a lot of what they offered sounded good. I took ramen one time, but I only drank the broth because I just didn't feel like eating those noodles.
Okay. Do you think that was part of the problem? At what mile did you start to go downhill?
Well, here's the funny, downhill's the problem because the race had a lot of downhill. The first 8 miles is downhill, and the downhill really hurt my legs. So it was never a issue with like eating. Like it wasn't a GI issue. My legs were totally unprepared for this race. And so I think it was about mile 20. I knew that I was pretty cooked and that I was going to have a lot of trouble by mile 20.
How far after mile 20 did you make it before you said like, I'm cooked, I got to end it?
Well, so I made it at mile 28 was one of the main aid stations called the Forest Hill aid station. It's a pretty famous aid station. And Lisa was I was changing my socks and shoes because they were wet and I was getting some blisters. And they told me I only had 20 minutes to leave the aid station before the cutoff.
Oh.
So I jumped out of there and started moving as fast as I could. And then about mile 24, mile 34, I just knew by calculating how fast I was going and how long I had to get to the next aid station, I knew I wasn't going to make it. The problem was the next aid station was mile 48. So I was either turning around and going backwards or I was going to go all the way to mile 48, which is what I did.
Wow. Okay. So at mile 20, you knew, this is going to be pretty bad.
And you still trucked through.
Yeah, you still trucked through all those miles.
That's crazy.
And would you say if there wasn't a cutoff, you would have just kept going because you could have run the 100? Or was it the cutoff time that you're like, I can't make it, so I'm done?
I was back and forth.
Yeah.
I went back and forth. There were times because it was hours. It was 8 or 9 hours of this conversation in my head of I just want to stop, and then a few minutes later, if I make the cutoff, I'll keep going. And then a couple minutes later after that, it's like nope, I'm done. It just was back and forth until the decision was made for me because I was 15 minutes late to the aid station.
Okay, so they say you can't go anymore.
Yeah, they take your bib away from you.
Oh, wow.
They literally pull the bib off of my shorts and they wouldn't let me leave with the bib.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
That's intense.
Yeah.
That's really intense. Okay.
It's also probably a safety thing at that point, right?
Oh yeah, they have to account for everyone because it's a long trail.
Yes.
And there's a lot of places people can get lost, and there's turns you can make the wrong turn, and so it's an accountability safety issue.
Between the aid stations, what did you have on you that you were consuming and taking care of yourself with?
My hydration bladder was full of fuel, fluid.
Yeah.
I was using a drink called Hummingbird fuel. It's basically just sugar water.
Okay.
And then I used precision fuel gels, and then just some gummies. I didn't carry a ton of food in my pouch, of actual chew on food, because that was stuff that I was going to get at aid stations, or Lisa would give me when I saw crew. So it was basically just gels and fluid.
Yeah, so you didn't carry like spaghetti in your pockets and stuff like that.
No spaghetti. Next time.
Now that you have this under your belt, like this was your first attempt at 100, when they took your bib off your shorts, were you like, I know what to do now to train, and I'm gonna do another 100?
Yeah, basically there was about 5 minutes that I felt really bad about myself and just didn't even want to ever run again. But by the time I got back to, Lisa and I were staying in the cabin, and by the time we got back to the cabin, I was pretty much ready to start. I'd thought about, basically it was a training issue. I just hadn't trained well enough.
Okay.
And I was signed up for another 100 already. So.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yep. So yeah, I have a plan between now and Halloween, which is my next 100. So I have a training plan, and I've got other races set up in between there as training races. So I'll be ready.
So
I know where I failed.
How many marathons have you run?
18 marathons.
Wow. Okay, so what made you go from like, I'm a marathon runner to now I want to try ultras? Like, what was the thought process there?
Kind of the same reason I went from like 5Ks to marathons is I don't like to see that other people can do something that I can't do.
Okay.
That's real.
I feel like, oh, that guy can run a marathon. I bet I can run a marathon.
Yeah.
And so then it was like, oh, they run hundreds, and now people are running 200, 250. And so, it's like, well, if I'm going to run 250, I better prove that I can run 100 first.
Oh my God. Where do you draw the line as human beings?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know, because it also seems like a cool idea to me to run across the country, so it's like, well, that sounds kind of neat too.
Yeah.
So I don't know where the line, I don't have a line.
But yeah, apparently my line was 26.2.
Yeah.
And that's a hard line.
Okay.
I think it's interesting personality types. I think that's what kind of drives someone's decision making. I feel like you and Dan are similar in that you look at someone like, oh, they run 100 miles. Well, I'm going to do that. Or they ran 200. I guess I should do 100 so I can work to 200. Whereas I am like, I don't even kind of compete with myself. Not like you're competing with those people, but it interests you to do what they're doing. Me, I'm like, I'm hitting a 5:15 marathon. I'm going to be out there for days.
Right.
Trying to get to 100.
Yeah. I mean, technically, an ultra is anything longer than a marathon. And the standard first ultra, or the inroad to ultras, is a 50K, which is 31 miles. So if you can do 26, you can do 31.
See, that's a slippery slope for me. I don't do that. I draw the boundary.
Well, that's a slippery slope for everyone. That's why I'm trying to run 100.
Boundaries are important.
So
that's fair.
How are you training now for the October race?
Like differently.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm still kind of recovering, and it's just time on my feet right now. I'm not doing anything other than just trying to get some time on my feet. For the 100, it doesn't have the same elevation change. It doesn't have the same kind of hills that I just tried. So I'm not going to be real worried about my quads getting wrecked. The thing with the one I'm going to run in October is it's going to be really hot because it's in Arizona.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to do some heat training for it. But I'm also going to work on leg strength, because my leg strength, I got little chicken legs, and they did not They did not hold up.
So yeah, the downhills made you go downhill.
Yeah, very much.
Wow.
Well, thank you for sharing your failures with us. Is there anything else like that you would give maybe advice to someone that's training for their first 100-miler that you would say like, hey, I did this, make sure you do this instead?
It's course specific training. That's what it is. It's course specific training. I could physically, my like cardiovascular, I could run 100 miles.
Yeah.
I think, because I didn't do it, but I'm pretty sure cardiovascularly I could run 100 miles, but my legs weren't ready for the hills. So ultras are different than road marathons in that they're very course specific for what you need to train for.
Okay. And I feel like 100-mile race, you don't feel probably as bad for not finishing, because I assume there's like tons of people that didn't even get as far as you got, right?
Yes. Yeah. DNF, a lot of DNFs, and that's pretty standard. That's pretty standard for ultras, DNFs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of like that.
I have one more question, not to go back, but I'm going to go back. The self-talk that was going on in your head, right, between the one aid station to when, they pulled the bib off of you. What is that like? Is it just like, I can do this, or is it like, I can't do this, why am I doing this? Like, what is that like in your head?
It really was like, it was such a range, because at times I thought like, oh, I could do this. Like, it doesn't matter that I hurt this bad. Like, I can hurt this bad for another, 15 hours.
Okay.
And then I would tell myself, like, oh, there's no way you're not even going to make it up this hill. And then it was, stop being such a little bitch and just run for a few minutes, know. And I was texting people I tried to text you guys, but it just at one point, but it didn't. The signal was off.
I had texted you that day.
Yeah, well, you text. I was about 5 hours in when I got your text.
Okay.
But I text other people. I told someone, hey, I'm definitely not going to make this aid station. And then about 20 minutes later, I text them again and I said, hey, I'm done being a bitch. I'm going to make this aid station.
Yeah.
But it was the swing, the swing and self-talk was wild.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I'm sure there's a fine line, right, between like, I can do this and like, am I going past the point of like, I'm hurting my body, and I'm not going to be able to do this anymore. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
It never felt like I was injured.
Okay.
I'm dealing with some Achilles stuff right now that I think was a result of it. But at the time, I never felt like, oh, I'm hurt, like I need to stop. It was literally just, my body hurts so bad I want to stop, and then stop being such a child and keep running.
Right. The David Goggins coming out.
Yeah, I was literally just going to ask, did you have specific voices in your head that were telling you not to be a little, or was it your voice?
No. Oh, it's my voice. It's definitely my voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you listening to music throughout this, or is it just the sounds of your footsteps?
Oh, no, I like to listen to books. I can't do music.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Music kind of bores me. So I like books because books take me into a different world.
Right.
Okay.
And so I'm listening to, I get into a different world. I like podcasts, but podcasts, if I find myself not paying attention for 10 or 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And in a podcast, I feel like I have to go back and hear what I missed. But in a book, I can sort of like, 15
Zone
seconds
out.
is no big deal. I kind of know where I'm at still. So yeah, I listen to books.
Okay.
You're our first 100-mile runner on the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still not your first 100-mile runner, so.
Well, you were still in a 100-mile race,
We're holding the
so
spot
that
for
makes
you.
a 100-mile runner.
All right. Well,
I don't know if you're familiar with how that works or not, but if you get to the start line of a 100-mile race, you're a 100-mile runner. Like if you get to the start line of a marathon, you're a marathon runner. Poo-poo on anyone else that says otherwise.
We make the rules around here.
Yeah.
Well, No, you are sports, and
we are sports.
Running,
Thank you for saying
that.
Ultra running is a sport, so you guys got to get in on it.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Eamon. This was a great conversation. I'm sure people are going to learn from it. Yeah. And thank you for being so open about it.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
We appreciate that.
And we always love having you on. You know that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. No, I love chatting with you guys.
I love talking to Eamon. The thing with him is he's a hard ass, and that's why he was, running 100 miles, but he's also not scared to talk about a DNF.
He's honest.
And he's honest. He's like, this happened, take it or leave it, that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that he's already on the way to run another 100. He's not scared. If I DNF'd a first distance, my first attempt at a distance, never doing it again. I 100% can tell you
he
that.
He said he was already signed up for the next one.
Yeah.
So shout out Eamon. Thank you for coming on. He's always. I love seeing him. I love talking to him.
Yeah. Also, he shared some pretty good advice if you are training for an ultra of that magnitude to do course specific training. I think that he said that was the downfall. So anyone out there, make sure you do that. And we're going to have Eamon update us on his next endeavor, his next 100-mile race. Because I know he's going to win overall and break the course record.
I believe in him. I texted him that morning he started his race.
Yeah.
We're always in his corner. So shout out Eamon. Thanks for coming on.
I hope you guys like that segment.
Yeah. Is there any update on the Alix and Alix drama?
I'm so sick of this honestly.
Okay, because some people DM'd us or left comments excited to hear you talk about it because it's so confusing. But it's still confusing, and I don't think there's been any resolution to the problem.
It's still confusing, and I agree. I don't think that... Here's the thing. I don't think Alix Earle has spoken on this, which is really annoying. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that you have to speak on this. The thing is, she immediately responded to Alex Cooper's video commenting saying, okay, on it. So we're waiting. She never
did. Yeah.
We're waiting for you to be on it. You could have just not written that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was, she's good at marketing. Maybe she knew people would be checking her profile.
Yeah, it could have just been a way to get people off her back, and then she'll never do it.
Yeah, and she's just showing up. She's at F1. She's doing all these things unbothered. I think what's going to happen is people are going to assume things about her.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I think that's on them. That's on those people if they want to assume things. I don't know what I think anymore. I don't think either of them can be fully good, I guess.
Yeah, someone's in the wrong here, and it might be both.
Right.
You good?
Yeah, look at that quick fix.
Yeah, so the Alix drama, there's been no updates. That's why Erin hasn't updated us. Nothing's changed.
Believe you me, I've been checking, and then the annoying thing is I'm just giving her views on her F1. I don't care. I don't care about your dress. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't care about your makeup. I also don't care. I don't care, actually. I do care if someone's a bad person and I should talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
So if you're not going to talk about it, maybe just let me know. Mm-hmm. Send me a DM. I know you're listening.
I want to talk about the guy the Eagles drafted real quick. I'm just going to go into it.
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I had.
Okay, so
yeah.
The Eagles, I know the draft is a little bit past us now, but this is a story that we've kind of passed through a few weeks, and I want to talk about it. There's this guy who's never played football before who was drafted by the Eagles. He's from Nigeria, straight from Nigeria.
Yeah.
And the Eagles picked him up in the 7th round, whatever that means.
Yeah, and 7 out of what?
Whatever, all the rounds, 7 out of draft.
Could be 100.
Yeah. His name is, I think, Uar Bernard. It's U-A-R is how his name is spelled.
War?
U-A-R.
I'm saying it's War.
And the guy looks like an absolute beast, and I'm excited to see him play.
Okay, so he's never played football.
Never played football.
Has he ever thrown or caught a football, or you're saying he's just never played on a team?
I think both. I think he's gonna be a defensive tackle kind of guy.
All right, so you don't even need to know anything about football. You just hit.
Yeah, you just need to be a wall basically.
Yeah. Now, if someone was going to be a quarterback and they never played,
yeah, that's a different story.
Right.
But I'm excited to just see him on the field. How cool is that?
I can't wait. I mean, I'm ready to be #1 fan.
Yeah.
Get me a Bernard jersey.
Yeah. I'm hoping he becomes an all-star, He's great.
Yeah.
And
I already love him so much.
I know you do.
How did he know I should go do I should do the I'm assuming he had to do the combine or whatever.
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know how any of this happened.
Well, we should get him on the podcast.
Yeah, probably.
We'll try and schedule him in. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, if we could fit him in, maybe we'll get him on.
Because like we kind of have a lot going on, like with the enhanced games, and
yeah,
we just had Eamon on.
Yeah,
we're also gonna have the host of one of the Outside Magazine podcasts on.
Oh right,
here.
That's already scheduled in.
Yeah, it's scheduled in. So
it's in my calendar. I gotta check my calendar. I gotta move things around.
Yes,
maybe.
So we might be able to fit this guy in. If we could, I would really enjoy that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll reach out to my Eagles contact.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Imagine someone never listening to us before thinks we're serious. Like, oh, they have an Eagles contact?
Yeah. They think we have all contacts.
Yeah, because we do.
We do.
Let's be honest.
You guys don't know. We got Max.
Yep.
What more do you need?
If you have a business boy in your corner, you could take over the world. Because they
really
do
could.
Things. They do things that no one else can do.
Yeah. Somehow very easily as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Not going to get into that, but they do.
Do you ever just like, I just have to say something. Do you ever just open your For You page on TikTok and you land in some weird ass place that you didn't even know existed with weird people staring at you? Why is there a fly in here? Rude.
My TikTok
Sorry.
My TikTok is so unhinged.
Like, I opened it the other day to this girl staring blankly, glazed over at the camera. And it flips to show who's in front of her. It's just a bunch of old men sitting silently at a table. And she's like, breakfast at the commune. Are you okay?
What?
Hello?
I try to send you the weird ones that I get.
Yeah.
Because I want to make your For You page weirder. So
right.
That's what I do.
Right. Well, thoughts and prayers. I don't know. Some of the things I'm just like, is this okay?
What was the one that you sent me of like just the family eating around the table?
Oh, that was the one, I think. That's the commune.
That's the same one? Okay.
Oh, no, that was different. No, that was different. Oh my God, what was that?
I don't know.
The comments on that video. So it's, I don't know if they're like Russian or they're somewhere else.
I don't know, yeah.
They're somewhere else in the world.
Somewhere Eastern European for sure.
It was very Eastern European.
Yeah.
And the mom, the wife, is like panning from the husband eating to like the two kids eating. And then she shows what's on the table. And the comments are so funny. They're like, just a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We're eating the ingredients. Because there's just like egg.
Yeah.
Like not just like hard-boiled eggs, a bowl of them.
Yeah.
And radishes.
Yeah.
And like
sausages. There was just like tomatoes.
Yeah, they're just like eating a sausage with the fork. Raw tomatoes, but nothing's cooked together.
Right.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
I loved it. Okay, let's do no bad. You ready?
Yeah. Yes.
No bad, no sad.
Okay, so you added this one to the list. This was on Instagram. And basically, this guy, he gives tours for his job. He's a tour guide. And all of his friends signed up for this guy's tour under fake names.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just thinking, this is this random group of people. I'm getting ready to give my tour. And the guy's name is Andy, whose birthday it is. And when he's ready for the tour, all his friends just start showing up like one by one. Mm-hmm. And I love this so much because not only is it a creative way to surprise birthday somebody,
mm-hmm.
but they also get to see what he does at work. Wouldn't you love to like sit with your friend that does some like obscure
bring
office
your friend
job?
to work day? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that'd be great.
So he got a birthday celebration and they got to go to work with him.
Yeah, it's cool. It's called the Food Hall Tour.
Sign me up.
I guess what he does, CBU, Columbus Food Adventures. So his friends just signed up for his tour to surprise him for his birthday. That's the whole story. We'll post the video in the visual recap. It's cute. He seems really excited.
Well, is this near the Flying Pig Marathon, Ohio? Columbus? Is that Columbus?
Yeah,
if it is, we got to go on the food tour.
Flying Pig is in Cincinnati, it says.
Oh. I want more things like this. I want to get in a group van, as long as I know a person or two.
Yeah.
Everything is chosen for me.
Right.
I'm not looking at a menu.
Yeah.
And they know the best places, so you're not figuring it out.
Right. So Cincinnati to Columbus is only an hour and a half drive. That's not that bad.
We could swing that.
We've done way worse.
We've driven 5.5 hours.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're driven
fine.
The one from in Eugene was a bad drive, right? And then the drive to Goodyear.
Yeah.
So we've done worse.
Akron, Ohio.
Yep. Shout out.
All right. Well, this is a long episode. I hope everyone's still here. If you are, let us know.
100% completion rate, by the way.
Yes. That's our standard.
Yeah.
Also, thank you everyone for listening. Don't forget to leave us a 5-star review. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and wherever else you can rate the show. And follow us on those platforms and follow us on social media at non-members only. We're kind of crushing it with some clips, some little highlights.
Yes.
And Michael Motorcycle posts a visual pre-cap every Sunday evening to give you a preview what's to come on Monday.
I do. And guess what, guys? Pre-order the merch. It's there. It's on the website, nonmembershop.com, and it won't be there for long. So do it while you can. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Wow.